Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This past Sunday, I heard this wonderful sermon by Pastor Paxton Price of Church of Redemption. And there was one thing he said that just really stuck with me that I have not been able to let go of. And it was, he said, it is easier to stay in shape than it is to get back in shape. Wow, did that resonate with me? Of course, you think of that on a physical level. Last year, my son and I used to walk every single day in the park, and we were in great shape and we were just doing so well. But then we allowed life to happen to us. And first we missed a day, then we missed 2 days, and then before you know it, we're no longer working out, we're no longer walking, we're no longer conditioning our bodies. And of course, it has been so hard to get back into that routine, to get back in shape the way we were last year. And so Pastor Price, what he's talking about is getting in shape spiritually. It is so much easier if we stay in shape spiritually instead of allowing ourselves to get off track and try to get back in shape. So how can you stay in shape spiritually? First of all, be consistent. Have a daily routine where you're going before the Lord, where you're spending time with Him. My routine is I get up every day between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I know that's not for everyone. And I start my day with prayer, with Bible study, time with the Lord, and then I do this video. That's my routine. That's how I stay connected. But what about when I'm traveling? So the second thing is you got to have a backup plan. So when I'm traveling, I can't take my large study Bible with me. I can't take my big journal with me. So I have to have a backup plan. So when I travel, I make sure I have a great Bible downloaded on my tablet and on my phone. I make sure I spend a few minutes every day still praying to the Lord and communicating with Him. So it's not the same as when I'm home, but I stay consistent in connecting with the Lord so that I don't get off track. The next thing you need to do is to keep it fresh. Change it up sometimes. So what do I mean like that? When my son and I used to walk, sometimes we would walk a different path. We would go a different way so that we wouldn't get bored with our walk. So we would see different things. The same thing with your time with the Lord. Sometimes you may want to change it up. Maybe today you want to start off with some music. Maybe you want to hear someone and just listen to a video some days or whatever it takes. But every now and then you want to change it up, but stay consistent. And finally, I want you to find an accountability partner. See, my son and I, the reason we did so well for the longest time was we were holding one another accountable. So if one of us didn't want to walk, the other one would encourage them. You need a good accountability partner, someone that's going to ask you how you're doing in your walk, someone that's going to ask you how you're doing in your prayer life, in your studies. Staying spiritually fit, as Pastor Price said, is so much easier than getting back in shape spiritually. See, because now we got to start all over, getting that habit together, getting in the, just getting it, working it out. It takes more to get back in that habit. But if we stay spiritually fit, if we are focused on the Lord, if we are consistent, if we have a backup plan when things don't go the way we're expecting, if we change it up every now and then to keep our relationship with the Lord fresh, and then finally, if we find ourselves an accountability partner, that is so important in making sure that we stay spiritually fit. Let me close by reading 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 through 10. He says, "Do not waste time arguing over godless ideals and old wives' tales. Instead, train yourself to be godly. Physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and the life to come. This is a trustworthy saying, and everyone should accept it. This is why we work hard and continue to struggle. For our hope is in the living God, who is the Savior of all people and particularly of all believers. Saints, let us stay spiritually in shape. Have a blessed, blessed day.